You're welcome to Fish College.
You can see what we are having.
Today we're going to be giving you a
This
wonderful clip of our work. So what
SS.
you're watching right now, our fries,
Terribly SS.
that's 5 days old.
I cannot estimate.
And this is lovely. We're going to be inspired with a lot of things you need to know and some secrets you need to know to be successful in catfish business. So as you watch our video, we encourage you to click on the subscription button, and this will enable you to be getting our videos whenever we upload our clips. Then you can see on the screen, that's our material. Our material is still on sale. This material will help you to develop your fish farming skill. It goes for just 5,000 naira. Want to make payment, we're gonna send you the soft copy or the hard copy if that's possible. Okay, so we're also inspiring you in case you need fast growing fingerling, post fingerlings or juvenile. We have a lot of them to supply to you, and we encourage you to work together with us to get wonderful seed, wonderful lovely fast growing and reliable catfish seed. This will enable you to make mega profit in the business, and I want to encourage you to know that Fish College really care for your farm. We care over what you do. So enjoy yourself as you watch this video clip for the day.
Alright,
thank you so much.
Just feel like giving you a nice clip of the fry activities. Have a wonderful night rest, and the good Lord will keep us all till tomorrow.
Alright, good viewers, I'm so sure you are excited with what you just the display of our fries that you just watched. The ones here are actually 5 days old, and for those that are following us, we have the one that we produced some weeks ago. Today makes them 20 days. They're outside, which we are still going to show you. And I want to appreciate as many that are already registering with us, in partnering with us in distributing fish. And some farmers called me, some of our followers, and they were actually complaining that they're having challenge in the hatchery. And I want to use this opportunity to encourage people, because one of the things we do in Fish College, our major focus is to install reliable hatchery and work on hatcheries to ensure that they are profitable. And I'd like you to understand that hatchery work is not an easy work. It's not an easy work. So if you are thinking that it's easy, I'm telling you the truth that it's not easy. It actually requires a lot of commitment and techniques, because any little mistake you made is highly detrimental in the sense that it will affect all you have labored for and they are all gone. So this period, we are actually having serious challenge with the weather. The weather have not been favorable to a lot of breeders. In fact, let me just say that 98% have called me complain that they are not having good results. So one of the things that I do, which I'm going to let you do, because even the Bible encourages us to be light, so I'm not I like sharing secrets that we apply. Is you must ensure that you monitor your temperature. So we actually have a way of monitoring hours. We have a digital thermometer that we use, and once it's coming down, we try to give the fish the ideal temperature that they need, and we create a good system to enable them to eat properly. Because once there is decline in temperature, there is decline in feeding, and once there is decline in feeding, you see that they'll be having challenges. So, and as I said before, because in this video, one of the things I'm actually promoting is secrets of fish farming, because a lot of people have backed out. So one of the secrets I will stress recently is you getting good seed. And I still want to encourage you that you can always get a very good catfish seed from us. We don't use anyhow good stock in our production. We encourage that they are good. And as you can see in our hatchery, we have all the gadgets that it takes to give them the best. So that once you get them out, they will do very well for you. So this is not just a hatchery, this is an ultra-modern hatchery. This is one of the most standard hatchery in the world, where catfish is being produced. So everything that they need, both feed is given to them, and they are really doing well. I don't need to take you around the game to see them because I don't want to stress them. And I'm going to take you to see our fish in the outdoor to see how they are doing before I move over to the next the business of the day. So here we are. You can see these ones. You can see them all over. To then make them the 20. This is part of what we have done, and then they're actually coming out. And it will shock you that this fish you are seeing, a lot of persons have already placed order for them. So, but we have actually done a mass production, and we are doing more. So let's go. It has been raining heavily here. You can see them. They are running, they are hiding. And see the way they are coming, looking so beautiful, so wonderful. Now at this day 20, we have been picking our shooters. We keep picking them every morning because one of the challenges we have here is high rate of cannibalism, which is normal with catfish. So we keep picking out the shooters. Okay, let me show you another one here. As you can see, you see them everywhere. Can you see them? Everywhere. 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 You can see them. Alright. So I want to tell you what I want to teach you today. I just have to do this as an intro because one of our major focus in Fish College is promotion of catfish breeding. But I discovered that it will be bad for us to be promoting catfish breeding where those who buy fingerling juvenile from us are not making profit. You know, if they are not making profit, that means we'll be finding it difficult to sell to them, and we'll find it difficult to promote the aquacultural system. So one of the things I want to talk about today is water. Now, when you talk about water, we are talking about water. Just take a look here. You can see how our fish are doing, how wonderfully they are swimming, enjoying themselves. Why? Because the water quality here is very much okay. It's very much okay for them. That's why you see this fish, the moment they are ready, people come from all over the nation to come and get them. And the taste is unique because this broad size of the pond help it to look as if it's river fish, and you know that unique taste that people are looking for is here. So when you taste it, you will like to buy again. So now when you're talking about water, there are two things you have to consider: water quality and quantity. Water quality is one of the most important things. Before you set up a fish pond, you have to test the water in that environment to ensure that the pH is okay. So if the pH is acidic, I'm telling you the truth that you'll be having mortality. And what are the signs of acidity? You will be saying that the barbel will be burning, the tail will be burning, they'll be having a lot of burns on their body. So what do? You need to ensure that the water is being tested so that you will not go and labor yourself. It is possible that if your pH is not okay, you can buy fingerling, let me just say 10,000. At the end of it, you just lose like 5,000 or 2,000, 1,000. But if the pH is okay, I assure you it's not going to give you much challenge. So ensure that, because pH is very, very much important. It's very much important. The other one is the quantity of water. When I'm talking about quantity, the volume. Because when I'm stressing on the volume of water is, you say, this fish you are seeing now, some people do ask me, sir, how often should I change the water? You don't need to ask me that. I can say, yeah, this water has been running for a long time. The water keeps running and keeps going out. Keep going out. Do you understand? So you need to give them water like 24 hours. But because some of us lack the ability to do that, you need to ensure that the quantity of water you have determines the volume of fish you're going to trade, or determine the quantity of fish you're going to trade. You don't have a borehole and you want to be trading 10,000 fish with well water. So what is your plan? Your plan is that you'll be changing the water like once in a week. That's very, very bad. You see that even your neighbor will be disturbing you because of the smell. And let me tell you something, like in my material which I wrote, which I'll be encouraging people to pick, I wrote something that is very much important here that I like so much. One thing I wrote about water is that fish can survive a long time without food, though they might lose their body weight. But once the water quality is depleted, they will die. They will die. Starting from the fry, once the water quality is adjusted, all of them will just die. And when you talk of the grow out, once the water quality is adjusted, you see they'll be hanging and a lot of things will be happening. So you don't need to wait for your water to be smelling before you know that the water is due to be changed. You don't need to wait for the water to turn green. You don't need to wait for the fish to be standing like this, gasping for oxygen. So you need to ensure that you have the right water, the right water quantity that is needed. That is why I do tell people that don't just jump into fish farming. Because when I'm stressing this thing, it pains me. Now I've seen a lot of farms that have, they have collapsed. As a matter of fact, some people are asking to come and buy their farm. And I'm laughing. So I don't want you that is watching this video to do that mistake. Before you venture into fish farming, ensure that the basic things that you need are in order. One of the most important things that you actually need is good water and good water volume. So have a borehole. If one borehole is not satisfying you, then you have another one. So we'll be taking this bit by bit so that as you are watching, we don't want to bore you with lengthy videos, but we want to actually inspire you with step-by-step tips. So actually we have been talking about the secret of catfish farming, the reason why some people make it and why some don't make it. So I not look as if somebody once called me and the person was asking me, I don't think that some people are using juju to run this business. There's nothing like jazz here. What you need is you need the right knowledge. Some people will say, don't you think we need serious fasting and prayer? My brother, my sister, you don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need to. In fact, as a matter of fact, fasting and prayer as a Christian is what you're supposed to be doing. Not because of your farm. It's your lifestyle. It's your lifestyle. So you don't need to wake up and begin to fast because of your fish. There are issues that you don't need prayer to address them. What you actually need is to get the right knowledge. That is why if you have not been trained properly, you need to attach yourself to a good mentor. When I'm talking about a good mentor, I do not mean somebody that is loaded with mass talk, with a lot of stories. I mean people that have managed farm, that have worked in a farm for more than 10 years. People that have worked in a farm for more than 10 years and they are still practicing. So these ones, once you are sincere with them, and I'll tell you the truth, when you meet them, don't meet them empty-handed. Give them something so they can tell you the real truth. If possible, they ask to pay money, pay them money. Provided you know that these ones have last long in the business and they are doing well, they will sit you down and guide you and mentor you. Because you can't just wake up from sleep and be thinking that you will get fish fund and collect fish and put. Oh man, you will lose your millions. So you need to sit down and learn. I'm actually doing this thing, as I said, because I want us to grow in this business. Look at our country. People have been complaining and complaining and complaining. So if farms are closing, that means the people that are working there will lose their job. So I actually want those who their farms are now working to start working, so that young people will have a place to work. People will have a place to work. Like me, I've trained a lot of people and I keep training. So I actually want to be fixing them in farms where they can express themselves. So I will employ you. If you have challenge, feel free to give us a call. Feel free to chat us. And do not remember, we supply good catfish. In our main goal, we supply good catfish fingerlings, juvenile. And I keep telling you that one of the advantages you have in patronizing us is that once you buy our product, you can see the way this fish are doing. Or do you want us to take you around the food? Okay, let's go. So you can see the way these ones are doing. Can you see them? Oh, you guys want to eat food, don't worry, I'm going to get food for you. So if you want your farm to do very much well, just patronize us. As we supply you, we are going to give you charts and follow up. Do you understand? And let me inform you where we are. We are in the city of Warri in Delta State. You know, when you get to Warri, there's a place called Agbaro Express Road. Very, very popular, not too difficult to locate. So the customer care of this farm is on the screen, and I encourage you to call either you call the customer care contact or you call our contact, because we're actually working in hands to produce fish, and not just to produce fish, to provide solutions for farmers who are having challenges in their farm. So I'm gonna be stopping here because of our time, and if you're here to subscribe to our channel, do not fail to do so. If you're here to get our material, I will encourage you to try to get our material. It is going to help you and help you very much well. So at this point, I really want to say, may the Lord Almighty bless your farm. May He bless me, may He bless our nation, and may He bless our youth and bless every one of us. So I love you, we love you, and we want you to be at your best. Thank you.